Peace and blessings, family. Welcome back to Hollywood Teaching. It's your girl, Sorrel. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I'm so happy to see that my channel is beginning to grow. And to my oldies but goodies, welcome back. I love you all. So I am back in my classroom for part 2 of my classroom setup. I have the best assistant in the world with me. So if you hear any drilling, and you probably heard it in my intro, that is Kevin. He is taking off the handles to all of my cabinets because we are about to add black contact paper to them. Since I want to add the chalkboard contact paper to the top cabinets, I thought, well, actually Kevin thought it would be more cohesive to just make them all black and just use chalkboard contact paper for the top so the kids can write on it and just leave those affirmations that I talked about. So we are tackling that today. He bought his drill to make it easier, and I purchased a black contact paper from the Amazon, along with the tools like the X-Acto knife and the smoother or whatever that little tool is, you know, the little cheapy tool, this thing, to do it. Eventually we will do the countertops, but I'm probably going to do it in this like black and white marble type vibe. I don't intend to change my classroom next year. I pray that I don't have to change my classroom next year, because then I don't have to redo this all over again. Then I think we are going to tackle, I might finally divide my whiteboard up, and I believe the painters are coming in. I don't need too much painting in this room, but I believe that they might want to do some touch-up spots, so I don't want to add anything to the walls, but I really need to get the rest of my little bulletin boards and stuff set up, because it's not just these bulletin boards. There's some, I'm doing a gallery of glory to show the students wow work by the window, and then I still have to do my SEL corner and put my emotions, like it's okay to emotion board up, and then I need to do my influential people border up, and then I also need to do my affirmation mirror. I haven't purchased that yet, and that needs to go up too. So I am just going to flip you guys around so you can see part 2. Mr. Holly. So as you see, we actually just came from the gym, so it looks like we are both wearing the same outfits over and over again. We actually dropped Ryan off and we hit the gym, had breakfast, and then we just came straight here. So he has his whole athletic outfit on. I have my whole athletic outfit on, including my very dirty, dingy hat. I love it to death. It is what it is. But let's go ahead. You ready? Mr. Holly has already wiped down all of the cabinets for me, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, fam. So here is what 3 rolls of that contact paper did. 3. So clearly we need some more. So what we are going to do, oh my God, make sure we also get that strip. You see that? The little beige strip in between. It's just a little subtle detail, so I have to do that as well. But no, babe, I think I'm just gonna get some new ones. I think we're only gonna make these 2 as the chalkboard contact paper, the 2 big ones in the middle, and the rest will be the same as this down here. But doesn't it look so good? I love it. Kevin has made it easier for me. He's taken all the handles off. He's even taken the doors off the hinges. And as I am doing the contact paper, he is just going ahead and putting the doors and stuff in drawers back on. But if you are dealing with contact paper and you know some of these cabinets are super dirty underneath, even if you scrub them, they're just really super dirty, I am going to use a piece of Gorilla Tape to kind of seal in all of the edges. So if I come here, and excuse the messy, like no one's going in here, but you see how, sorry if it's not focusing, but the little seams that are in here, I am actually going to secure those and around like the edges with Gorilla Tape, just a small amount, just to kind of seal it in, and it will help prevent from the seams from lifting, because sometimes the contact paper will lift because it hasn't adhered all the way yet, or just from normal opening and closing of the drawer. So I'm definitely going to just seal in the edges to make sure that they stay. So this is it for the contact paper today. I cannot wait to see the finished product because so far I am loving, just look at this part right here. I'm loving what I'm seeing. I'm still going to add the last little strip right there, but it looks really great. And of course, yes, I have to do the counter because that look a hot mess, y'all, a hot mess. Kevin finished my cute little, oh wait a minute, if y'all hear music, it's Kevin's radio. Honey, can you turn this off? I don't want to get no copyright infringements. I think that's Janet, but okay. So you see, it looks really, really good. I'm so happy. All right, so I think the last thing we're going to do, because it's like 2 o'clock now, is I have some growth mindset posters that I laminated, and I want to put them all across the top there. I have 20 of them, and I'm thinking all 20 may fit, but we'll see. My battery is also dying, so if I don't show you today, we'll just continue with part 2 tomorrow, but we'll see. I'll tell you when I get back. So I just wanted to show real quick my growth mindset. I got these off of Teacher Pay Teachers. I will actually link the teacher I got it from. She has so many of these growth mindsets and different designs, but as you know, I love that whole burlap. It's black and white, and I just love the little pop of blue. Even though my pop of color is yellow, this just automatically goes. So these will go, of course, my husband's extra. He had to get a ladder. They will go all safety up first. There. He says safety first. Yep, I agree. And he's getting older. So he's going up there. And we're going to thumbtack them first because to make sure that they're even before we staple gun them to the wall. All right, I'll show you the finished product in a few. He did it. So hubby put 20 couldn't fit up there, but I think it's 14. And I know they're super shiny, but it's also from the glare. Of course, you know, laminated items always have that glare on it, but I was going to use some of the matte spray, but I don't use my fluorescent lights. I'm getting covers for them. So I'm gonna see, actually, honey, can you turn one of the lights off? I just wanna see what it would look like if the lights are off because I use lamps and with the covers. Do it again. See, this is why I'm not gonna do it because clear as day, you can see them as long as there's no glare. And because those are gonna be covered, I don't think I need to spray. So this looks amazing. Again, where I got these from on TPT, I will link her her name below. She has so many different designs. She has like a Hollywood design, and I know this is Hollywood teaching, but I'm not reinventing the wheel. I'm gonna stick with my color scheme, and that is it. I don't got time for the Hollywood part, but I love it. There are 6 left, and I'm considering putting them either on the back of my door or maybe, sorry, baby, maybe on these cabinets. I'm thinking about, like I said, just making these to the chalkboard paint. I think I'm gonna put some sunflowers on these 2, maybe have some sayings on this. My library is probably gonna go into that cabinet, but we'll see. But this looks really good. I don't think we're doing too much else today. As you see, it's already 2:33, and we need to get a few groceries in our house because, do we got food? No. Yeah, and we need just a few little things from the grocery store because Ryan is he's growing, y'all, and he's eating inside the house and home. All right, y'all, so we'll see you probably back in the classroom tomorrow. And we'll continue that as part 2. All right, love y'all. Peace and blessings, family. It is the next day. My ride or die is here. Kevin, it is 12:15, and we are about to get started again. I ordered more contact paper from the Amazon, and of course it was delivered the next day. I also ordered a Gorilla Glue tape. Like I mentioned, I was gonna just tape those edges. It actually came as well. But I really just want to take this moment to give a very special shout out to Morgan. Morgan is a dear friend of mine from my former school, and she is a firm believer in SEL, and she knows my passion project. Really? And she knows my passion project is to make that corner of my room just for my students, my SEL corner, and she purchased off my Amazon wish list. So Morgan, if you are watching this, thank you so much. I really truly appreciate it, and my students will definitely get lots of use out of what you purchased for them. Now, if you wish to support me as well, I will link my Amazon wish list below. We are really, well, we meaning my husband and I, because he's pushing it too for me. But it is so important for our students to have a safe space to just to release their emotions. So if you are a firm believer in SEL and bringing SEL into your classroom other than just through curriculum, please support me, or even ask what exactly is an SEL corner, and I will happily explain it to you. But without further ado, we're just gonna go ahead and get started. I think we're gonna finish up the cabinets. Once those cabinets are done, I'll show you, and then we'll move on to the next thing. All right, see you soon, fam. All right, fam, here we are today. So this is how much we got done today. This side is completely done. All the little in-betweens are done. They ain't gotta be perfect, but it looks good. And this part is done. I just need to finish the 3 drawers there. And of course the top, but y'all, this contact paper, like whose idea was this? Whose idea was this, honey?
Yours.
I don't think so. I don't blame you. But those teacher tubers that are on here who's using all that dang on contact paper, I blame y'all. I blame y'all because y'all make it look so cute. Y'all didn't tell me it was like labor intensive. Like, oh my God. And y'all, I got like 1 roll and probably like a half left. You see how much more I gotta do, right? I need at least 3 more rolls because, like maybe 5. I need 3 more of this type of contact paper, and then probably another roll of the chalk paint because those little fat cabinet doors right there, they take like a roll by themselves. And I'm getting the bigger the size of contact paper rolls. Lord. Next time I'm gonna get some chalk paint and I'm gonna paint these things. If I ever have to do this again, like they just will have to have a different color cabinet. That's all. But what I was going to do, but it's getting late, my school's gonna close soon. It's 3 o'clock and they close at 4. Yes, I know this is yellow, and you know my color scheme is yellow, black, and white. This, of course, came from our school butcher paper, and I'm just kind of leaving it open and unrolled, so hopefully some of the wrinkles will come out. And if it doesn't, again, I'm not that meticulous about the wrinkles. This is my influential people border, so I will trim that out with white trim with black polka dots, just opposite of that. And it will just have our school motto on it. And then for just to kind of dye down some of the yellow, I'm going to actually print the influential people posters in black and white because she does have a black and white version. That's Kim at Elementary in the Mitten. She has them in black and white and in color, and I thought it would be kind of nostalgic to have the pictures in black and white against a yellow backboard or background. I think that'll be hot. So I'm gonna leave this up for tonight. I'm probably gonna just do one last thing, and that's going to be finally my dry erase board. I'm gonna divide it up in those quadrants. I have black and white washi tape, so I will take care of that. But y'all, it looks so good. I have to run into my own desk. It's so pretty. I love the look. I cannot wait till everything is done. Not only to see how it looks, but I'm tired, y'all. This is labor. All right, be back. Okay, fam, the washi tape is up. Kevin, can you move the garbage cans, baby, please? The washi tape is up. My husband's talking back. You hear that, everyone? I'm sorry. He's having a tantrum. But I love him. I love you. That's how we communicate, y'all. It's been almost 15 years. It's beyond romance at this point. All right, so the washi tape is up. It is not supposed to be for even quadrants. It is purposely larger on this side. It looks like it's crooked, but it's not. It might be. I don't know. It's not that deep. And you'll see I'll have 2 signs here, 2 signs here. I'm going to show you that in a minute. And just a helpful tip, because washi tape easily peels off in the corners and where it intersects in the middle, I use just a small piece of the Gorilla Glue clear tape. Trust me. If you've never done this and you've always worried about your washi tape coming off or the kids start peeling it off, trust me when I tell you, use that tape. It won't happen. And get your kids to respect their room. I mean, this is their room just as much as it is yours. So if you tell them to take care of it, you won't have them destroying your room. Kids will be kids, but I teach my students to respect their space. So I will show you the signs. Now, I love to make my own signs. So I have many years of penmanship under my belt, so I'm going to use my penmanship. So this is skills to be learned. Here they have the essential question, they have the summative assessment, and then they have the real world application. So these signs are going up on that board. I am attaching the Velcro dots to it, and I will show you once that's completed. Be right back. I love you. I love you.
I love you too.
All right, so I finished my letters. Let me just zoom in a little bit for you, fam. So this is how it is. The summative and real world application has a larger quadrant than the essential question and skills to be learned, of course. The skills to be learned, I'll probably just have our Common Core standards there and give it to them in layman's term because, you know, Common Core standards is such exact language. The essential question is given to us through our curriculum. I love doing real world application with my students. They always want to know how this skill is going to apply to them when they get out in the real world. I'm going to let you know. And their summative assessment, just letting them know what their end result will be. What are they working towards? And that's it. This is the overall board so far. I am loving it. I completed the word map last night. I just need to get it laminated, and I probably won't do that until next week because I just have a couple of more anchor charts to create. Say hi to Mr. Holly. Hi, Kevin. Could you move, dear? I'm just doing it to bother him. But here is just how everything is looking so far. There's still plenty of work to do. And this massive project, I'm looking forward to it being done. But it looks really great. All right. I guess we'll see you tomorrow. All right. We're back. And we are still plugging away. This is still part 2 of my classroom setup. This will probably be the end of part 2. It's Wednesday, and I don't think we're gonna come tomorrow. And Friday, my school is closed. So, yeah. So today, as you see, we didn't work out. I look a little bit more presentable. So this is Mr. Holly. I'll show y'all in a minute. But we are going to do the rest of the cabinets with the contact paper as much as we can. I think I still have to order some more. We're going to save the countertops for adding the contact paper for the countertops towards the end of the whole classroom setup. So just, we don't have to worry about ripping it as we are organizing the top, because right now it's just storage. Then I am going to complete my influential people border today. I actually brought my laminator to school. And I'm having the front office print off the pictures for me in black and white. So thank you, Elementary and Mitten. You really do just a fabulous job with them. So I will just check back with you later to show you the progress of once we completed the contact paper as far as we can go today. And I'm also going to add, I'm going to add the contact paper to the chalkboard contact paper. It looks like this. To the 2 fat doors on top. I probably will run out because those doors take a lot of contact paper, but if I need more, I can just order more. It's no big deal. But I will show you the finished product once we're done. All right, see you soon. Okay, fam, we have officially run out of all contact paper. So this is how the bottom cabinets look. This is the chalk contact paper. So as you see, we are the other rolls inside. We did all the trim everywhere. All that's going to be contact paper in, but you see underneath, look, I don't plan on leaving 8th grade next year. I'm about to get some chalk paint in black and paint underneath, because if I do stay, maybe next summer, me and my hubby will come back, take all this contact paper down, because I'm sure it's going to be ripped, and do the whole thing in black chalk paint, because it's gonna last. And this was just too tedious, but we already started and we might as well finish it. So I have to get a couple more rolls. We need to finish that one, that one, that one. I need another chalkboard contact paper for that one. And here, inside here, and on the sides of both ends. And I'm just gonna get the chalkboard paint. Not chalkboard, the chalk paint to paint underneath so we don't need so much excessive contact paper. And then I think I'm gonna go to the Dollar Tree. Kevin, can you also open that cabinet? So this is how it looks on the inside, and I don't like that, but Kevin is going to use a straight razor to kind of like clean up the edges, and I think I'm gonna get some cheap contact paper from like the Dollar Tree and just use it for the inside of these two cabinets because the rest of them don't look like that, and if they do, I'm still gonna go to the Dollar Tree and get some more. But this is how it looks so far. What you think, babe?
Looks good.
Looks good, right? Yep. So now Kevin is going to put together my floor lamps. I have my laminator warming up. I am going to laminate my influential people. That is right here. But what I'm going to do first is take a straight ruler and a black Sharpie and just go around and outline it in black and before I laminate it because I just think that looks so much better. And I won't show that on camera as I'm doing it, but what I will do is I will time lapse when I start to decorate that yellow board over there, and you'll see. All right, stay tuned. Okay, fam, so this is the influential people border, and I freaking love it. So empower, achieve, and lead is my school's motto, so I thought that would be perfect to go up here. I just put another pop of green. Since I have accents of sunflowers, I just thought the green would just be a nice little accent to it. And doing them in black and white with the yellow background just was perfection. So I really love the way it looks. Let me show you what Mr. Holly did. He knows I am a stickler for cords, cannot stand them. That's enough there. Don't do too much. That's good.
I'm gonna add one more right here.
Okay. And he hung up my yellow shears, and it is just the right, just a little touch of yellow. It's not a bright yellow. I definitely wanted shears because it would dull down the color. But you see, Mr. Holly is fixing all my cords because I hate the way cords look on the wall, plus they be in the way. And he's just staple gunning it with the special stapler for wires. Not going through it, just tacking it to the wall. And everything looks really good. So this is actually all we're gonna do today. As you see, it's almost 3:30. I might just do the yellow paper for the Gallery of Glory just to kind of get it out the way since we still have some time. But I don't want to rush it. I'll just wait until next week. We'll probably come to y'all on Monday. We have a haul to do for, I guess, some storage. So you remember I told you don't buy storage if you don't need storage? Well, I need storage. I am going to add utensil organizers here because my students will have free range of these drawers. It's not for me only. And like I told you, I teach my kids to utilize their room and respect their room. So it will have lots of just like little containers, pens, pencils, where they just, can pop right in and get one without a problem. And of course, I don't know what I'll have in here. Maybe I'll have some mints because you never know. Sometimes breath be hot. But I will get the rest of this stuff done. Oh, you heard me? My husband heard me. Sometimes you just need a mint. You know what I'm saying? So pop in, grab a mint, be on your way. But I'm loving the way the room is turning out. It's still so much to do. But what we have done so far is wonderful. So, all right, I'm about to do my outro. Right, fam, this ends part 2 of my classroom setup. I don't know how many more parts there will be because I still have quite a few weeks before I begin my first day of school. Well, first day for teachers. My first day is actually August 23rd, and we're on the last week of July, so I have some time. But before I go, I just wanted to give a special shout out to 2 special teacher tubers out there. As you know, there's so many teacher tubers out there, but we know a lot of the big names, but I don't want to overlook a lot of us small teacher tubers, especially us teachers of color and our secondary, middle school to high school teachers as well. So this week's shout out goes to Melanie at Elementary in the City and Jocelyn at That Mindset Teacher. Please go visit their channels and subscribe if you've never done so before. But if you have, continue to watch them. They are fabulous women doing big things for our children. Well, that's it for this week's episode. All right, fam. I want to say thank you so much to my wonderful hubby. You want to come and say bye, baby?
Goodbye.
All right, family. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend. See you next week. Hotep.